On today's episode of Whatca Watchin, we'll be reviewing the movie Gamer,
the album Screamworks, Love in Theory and Practice Chapters 1 through 13 by HIM,
and the video game Bayonetta for the PS3.
In the distant future, humans become our games. In the movie Gamer, starring Gerard Butler, real people are used as video game characters. All in all, it sounds fun, but we soon find out that it's not all as cracked up as it seems to be. The people that play the characters are forced to do things against their will that the gamers tell them to do. The main story is about a man named John Tillman, aka Cable. He plays in a game called Slayers, a mass multiplayer game in which death row inmates are forced to go against each other in a level without being killed. You may think it's easy, but you're wrong. The idea behind the game is that if an inmate can survive 30 battles, they'll be set free. The other game is called Society. Society is a game similar to The Sims, except with real people. The characters in the games are controlled by nanobots that are implanted into the brain. These nanobots receive a signal that in turn control the body of the characters. I don't want to give away too much of the movie if you haven't already seen it, and I suggest that you do see it if you haven't. It's very action-packed and full of suspense. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I agree. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed the kid setup that he had in his room.
That was a really good setup. I would kill for that.
Yeah, to be able to control the windows with your feet. That sounds really fun.
That does sound really fun.
That sounds terrible.
Imagine watching porno.
Oh, it'd be like amazing porno.
It'd be IMAX.
It would be IMAX.
Sorry if you're from IMAX.
Apologize, I'm sorry.
The storyline's pretty heart-wrenching too.
Yes, it is. It's very touching.
Yeah.
The heartogram has been drawn, carved, and printed on so many bodies, papers, and souls, but is Screamworks worth it? Many reviews do say that the poppy sound just isn't making the ears happy, and I do have to admit that it is a slight downfall, but there are some plus sides to the new HIM album. Although some of the titles seem out there, a few songs remind you of back when you were first sliding Razor Blade Romance or Love Metal into your computer. For me, listening to this album let me have a slight insight on Val's world. His voice hasn't changed one bit, and I believe that that's a pro for old-time HIM fans, and although it might not be the sound of the songs you love, but it's something you can gradually or instantly love and will be humming all day long. Having singles like Heart Killer, Scared to Death, and Like St. Valentine gives you a good taste of what the album pretty much sounds like, and the foreboding sense of impending happiness lets you know it's still them. Overall, for me, it's a great album, but everyone has their own opinion, but I definitely say give it a try. I rate Screamworks, Love in Theory and Practice, Chapters 1 through 13, a 6 out of 10. So set humming. You can hum to it too if you wanted to.
Yes.
It's very good hump music.
I mean, it's love metal.
I actually was forced to listen to him while having sex once.
You're welcome.
Well, anyway, about Screamworks, my favorite song off the album is the first one, In Vente Veritas. I can't speak Latin, I'm sorry. It's a good song. Yeah, it's my favorite.
The second song, Scared to Death. It's something new, you know.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to listen to the album yet. I plan on it, but yeah.
Alright.
So, Bayonetta. Bayonetta's storyline is a good one, although sometimes confusing. Bayonetta is one kick-ass chick pulling things off that I thought were impossible for somebody to do. Granted, it's a game, but you know what I'm talking about. Killing angels like it's nothing. I got lost a couple times in the storyline, but still a great game for anyone who loves to kill things non-stop. The game interface controls are easy enough to learn. Even with simple controls, you can pull off some of the craziest gun and sword combos I thought impossible. This is Devil May Cry with a chick on crack. Acrobatics, guns, gunslinging, blade whipping, just about everything that a game nerd would want from a female video game character in this game. Yes, that means some pretty slutty cutscenes and moves. The bosses in this game get incredibly harder as it goes on, to the point where you might just need a few hours to beat one boss. The graphics were really good, not the best I've seen, but very good for such an action-packed game. The fact that you can see individual strings of hair for combos that she uses her hair, which if you don't know, her hairs are clothes, which is, yeah, it was pretty good in my opinion. My personal rating for the game would be a 7.5 out of 10.
There are no sex scenes in this game.
My bad, I'm sorry guys.
I just wanted to put that out
about
there.
His sex.
I really just
It's
wanted
not
to
my
put that out there that there aren't actually sex scenes.
There are some close to it.
Close to it. I'll just say she does get almost completely naked in some of the combos.
Yeah. Too bad her hair covers it up. I know some of you, you really need one of those games.
Ivy from Soul Calibur. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
She may be old, but damn.
There's a sweet motorcycle scene too. You gotta play it.
It was
I
awesome.
like Luca.
Well, until next time, this is Tony.
Kathy.
And Loki.
Wondering
What are you
watching?
watching? I said it properly.
She's so proper.